Hey, what up? It's your boy Saint, and thank you for being here. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'm so grateful that you guys are here. This is another episode of the Godism series, you already know. So, today I don't want to go in too deep. I want to talk about the difference between the human being and the spirit, the godly self, and the 3D vessel. It's gonna be a nice one. Really looking forward to this one. Speaking to my cousin this morning, and I was telling him I'm feeling a bit disconnected with with this 3D life, of tattooing, and whether it's any job. If you're going through the same thing, you know what I'm talking about. You just feel disconnected. You just feel like you want to do spiritual things. You want to go out and just live in the bush, bruh. Connect to the source. You want to be a monk. Just be like all day. You just want to be connecting with your crystals and fiddling with things like that. So that's how I was feeling. You can see how happy I get when we talk about the spirituality, the spiritual self, the godly self. So I was telling him about that, and he said, hey, you need to get a balance of the two. You gotta balance the two, the 3D lifestyle and also the godly self and the godly urges. Don't look at it like the seesaw where one is bad and the other one's good, or the other one's good and the other one's bad. You need to know that you are the seesaw. It's not, it's not, you are the whole platform. Okay? You are the whole platform. You need to know that. So powerful. And I thought, hey, let me go into the difference between this. Let's go in a little bit deep into this. Not too deep where you're gonna lose the understanding of what I'm talking about, but just go into a little bit of tuning in. Let me tune you in. Let your mental thought pattern get tuned in to the higher frequencies, where you start bringing in those light codes as well. So yeah, it's powerful. So let's dive into it. When we're talking about your spiritual self, we're talking about this higher dimensional aspect, essence of God, of source, this light being that you are. We're talking about source, God, that wanted to experience itself. That aspect that separated itself on this planet, on different dimensions, to have this earthly experience, to have different dimensional experiences. You are that aspect. You are that aspect of God. You are God in a physical body. When we are talking about the physical being, then we are talking about Gaia. We are talking about earth. And out of the earth came the physical body. We're talking about the physical body that you deem to be solid, yet it's not. So without the source aspect, without the spirit within you, without the God within you, there's no life. There's no experience on this third dimension. That's why I always say we have never left the spiritual plane. A lot of us feel like things are impossible to do, spiritual things. We feel like we can't connect to our guides, we can't see angels, we can't see demons, we can't see spirits, we can't astral project, we can't see auras, we can't tap into higher dimensions, we can't communicate with higher dimensional beings because we are on the physical and they are on the spiritual side. When the truth is, we've never left the spiritual side. We are always anchored into the spiritual realm. Even as we are living this physical dimensional life that we're living right now, we are anchored. And the spirit is capable of doing all these things and way more than we can even imagine. The only limits that are set on us are the limits that we set on ourselves. Ooh, powerful. The fear-based frequencies that we buy into that hold us back from believing these things, from going into these things. We are capable of doing everything and more. We are, if we choose to be, superhumans. That's when the spiritual aspect becomes awakened in the physical aspect, in the way that you remember who you truly are. That's when you become that Jesus. That's when it awakens in you and you become that superhuman. When you become that Messiah, walking on water, changing water into wine, healing people, raising the dead. It's powerful. It's always within you. The spiritual being is within you, and it can do all of these things. So that means at default, at birth, you can do all of these things. The crazy part is some people don't believe in their spiritual self so much so, and the different dimensions, that they even say, I don't even dream. They say, I don't even dream. I ask you, hey, what did you dream about last night? I don't even dream. The crazy part is, every night you are on a different dimension. Every night you are on a different plane, astral projecting. You are always dreaming. Even in this plane. You're always dreaming. You can say though that I don't remember my dreams. That makes way more sense. That is understandable for you to say, because your subconscious will only bring forth what you deem or focus as important. So if you say your dreams are important and I want to remember my dreams when I go to bed, then you start remembering it. If you deem your spiritual self important, then you will attract spiritual things in your life. You will start remembering spiritual things in your life. And the gifts that come with being the spiritual you will start to activate in your life. You start to tap into those gifts, those powers. Now that we've covered that, we realize that all things are possible because you've never left the spiritual dimension, and all it takes is for you to focus on it. Know that it's important to you, and that will be manifested in the physical. All things that are frequencies on the spiritual, are on different dimensions, can be manifested in this physical body. You are God right now in the physical body. Right now, you are a creative being on this physical dimension, in this physical vessel. You can create from frequencies, from energy. onto this physical dimension. All you need to do is believe. All you need to do is focus. All you need to do is break those chains. There's no need to teach God these things. These things are at default. There's no need to teach God how to see spirits, how to see auras, how to astral project, how to connect with past relatives, spirit guides, angels, demons. There's no need to teach God how to do these things, because those things are at default. God has no limit. God can do everything. So you can do everything. All you need to do is tap into it. Remember your powers. Remember your gifts. Remember who you truly are. All we are doing is shaping the human side of things. Because God is perfect just the way He is perfect. No gender. Just the way He is. He is perfect. Just the way she is. So we're only shaping the human side of things. We're getting the human side on track. We're breaking free of the fear-based mentalities, the brainwash, the programs, the dogmas, the belief systems. We're breaking free from all of those limits. We're breaking free of all of that. Because right now, if I tell you, sit up and walk, it's easy for you to do so. You can easily get up from your chair and walk, or get up from your bed and walk. It's easy. But what if I tell you, fly? Fly from your chair. Fly from your bed. You won't be able to do that because of the limitations that have been placed upon you. Walk on water. You won't be able to do it because you don't believe that you can do it, that you're capable of it. All that's needed to be done, all the work that's needed to be done is one thing: believe in who you truly are, which is God. And when you get to the place where you truly believe who you are, you will access all of what comes with the godly state. When you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you will tell the mountain move, and the mountain will move. All you need to do is believe. That's all it is. And when you tap into that power, you bring that power, you bring those imaginations, you bring that belief of who you truly are within this physical vessel. Powerful. Bring that memory, that download into that identity, into Saint Lucid, into whoever you are. Bring it into your being and be. I like that. You bring it into your being and you will be. See, the key is to start shaping the physical body on this dimension in order for it to hold higher frequencies. The more you eat right, the more you drink right, non-fluoride water. I'm going to put emphasis on that. Healthy fruit juices, superfood shakes. The more you meditate, the more you use tools to raise your vibration, like crystals, the more you raise your frequency and raise your potential to anchor higher frequencies, more light quotient in this 3D vessel in turn will change the 3D vessel into a higher vibrating vessel, changing your perception into a higher dimensional perception. The more you live a higher vibrational life, living from your heart, living from appreciation, the more you will shift, the more you will feel complete as a human being / God, as a God experiencing this human experience. The more you remember who you truly are, the more you raise your frequency, the more you raise your dimensional states, the more your consciousness will expand. That's why it's important for you to look after the physical body. The Bible says the body is your temple. Actually, most religions say the body is the temple of God. So look after that temple, because inside of that temple resides the Spirit of God. I'm putting emphasis on feeding the Spirit, meditation, eat right, love right. When I say love right, I mean love unconditionally. That's high vibrational, not with conditions. Fruits, veg. Bring forth a high vibrational vessel. Why? Because they are high vibrational foods. When you partake in high vibrational foods, they go into your body and they stay high vibrational. They stay light. They make you feel light. When you partake in heavy, solid meat, it goes into your body, into your system, and it weighs it down. It makes you feel lethargic, heavy. It takes time to process. Start feeling sleepy. Those are dense meals. And they eat right, drink right. Powerful things happen when you use the physical body in the way it's meant to be used. Powerful things happen. Why do you think when people want to connect with God, people want breakthroughs, people are seeking that connection, that power with God within themselves, they fast, veg fast, juice fast, water fast, dry fast. People do that stuff. So why cut out on meat only when you want to fast? Because that's the thing that connects you with God, right? You cut out on meat, heavy meals when you want to connect with God, when you want to do powerful things, when you want to break through. Why only cut it out when you want to connect with God, when you're fasting? Why don't you just do that on a daily? Connect with your godly self on a daily. Eat right. I like saying that over and over. Eat right on a daily. Make godly choices. That's what it is. Powerful, powerful, godly choices. You can feel the connection all the time if you stay high vibrational all the time, by meditating all the time, by chanting all the time, by using your affirmations all the time, by staying connected all the time. Stay tuned in, stay aware of your godly being all the time. These are both powerful pieces of the puzzle. There's no need to have tug of war between the both. The physical and the spiritual are both important. The spiritual life and the physical life are both important, as the godly self and the vessel is important. That's why you have to treat both of them right. You gotta feed both of them. That's why. Important pieces. Powerful pieces. The physical cannot exist on this 3D dimension and experience it without the spirit within it. And the spirit can't experience and walk and live on this 3D dimension without the physical vessel. They need each other to exist on this 3D plane. They need each other. Powerful pieces. Both important. You know, it's crazy. We are powerful beings. The crazy part is, the more you want something, the more you need something, the more you are anxious in getting that, and you hustle and you strive for that, the more it goes further away from you. Because the universe is just listening to the key words: want, need, and it's gonna make you want and need that constantly. That's why when we use affirmations, we say I'm rich now, because the universe hears I am rich now. I'm rich, and gives you that riches now. If you say I want to be rich, then you're gonna continuously be wanting to be rich. Key. You keep needing to have the family, needing to be loved, needing to have the family, the house, the car, because you are forcing, you are fighting against the grain, you are rushing. All you need to do is look away from the 3D and go within, and everything that you've ever wanted, ever needed, is within you and will be manifested. Seek first the kingdom of heaven, and all things shall follow. How powerful is your godly state that it chose to come down into this body that you are in right now, to give you the keys to have the most amazing life and experience on this planet via your physical vessel. Knowing that this physical vessel will live on this planet and manifest through the spiritual. There'll be no need, no want. You don't have to cut out your spirit and hustle on this planet. You don't have to. You can use the spirit, your godly self, in order for you to have a beautiful experience on this planet. Even if you're not all about connecting with your godly self in terms of becoming the next Buddha or the next conscious Messiah, even if you're not focused on that, you can just use your spiritual being to manifest beautiful things in your life, to manifest the things that matter to you, to bring in these things into your timeline. They're both important pieces for you to live a beautiful life, for you to obtain your purpose. A lot of people may even have all the riches, 3D riches, caught up in the 3D matrix, but they still feel incomplete. They still feel like something's missing. It's because only your higher self, only your godly aspect knows the purpose, the game, the plan, the pathway the blueprint that you came onto this planet to achieve and accomplish. So in order for you to feel excited about life, to feel happy about life, to feel passionate about life, to feel so much of that love and be complete in this life, you have to connect with your intuition. You have to connect with your spiritual self. It's important. They're both important. I'm going to say it again. Eat right. Drink right. Make lovable decisions. Be righteous on this planet. If anything, if you're not seeking to be the next Messiah and the next Buddha, the next Krishna, the next Kuan Yin, if you're not seeking out to be that, just be righteous. Be a Mother Teresa, Just be righteous. Live out of your heart. I always say this. Anchor the love, anchor the light. Live out of your heart. And the crazy part is, love is such a high frequency that when you live out of love, you are instantly connected with God. You instantly connected with your godly aspects of you. It's so crazy. It's so crazy because you do all these other things to remember and to connect with your godly self. But if you just activate and live out of your heart center, you are connected with God. And the more you live out of your heart center, the more you'll become more spiritual. Powerful things are about to happen. You are on the front line right now. You are on the front line. You are the one saying, let's go. Powerful shifts are about to happen. We need to know how to navigate between the physical and the spiritual. We need to know how to balance the both. We need to do things that are gonna allow us to enter into the new earth. Because you gotta know, the new earth is not a place. It's not a place. We're not going and packing our bags and moving into new earth. It's not a place. It's a state of being. It's a perception. It's a vibrational state. It's a dimensional state within yourself. It's not a place. That's new earth. You could be in new earth today. You could shift your consciousness today and be in new earth, while other people are still in old earth. Because right now you're anchoring fourth dimensional frequencies. You're anchoring fifth dimensional frequencies. You're tapping into higher dimensional frequencies, while other people are still playing around in the third dimension. We're not judging them. We're allowing them to do what they need to do in order for them to level up. But right now, people are in between dimensions. People are on different dimensions. That alone tells you that new earth is not a place. It's a state of being. So all you need to do is make the right choices, learn how to balance, and learn how to anchor that love and light. Anchor those high frequencies. Make and shape and groom this body, this vessel, to be a powerful, powerful tool for you as the godly you to anchor that light. Anchor that love and light, y'all. Anchor that light. And your path will be made clear. Your purpose will be made clear. Your excitements will be made clear. Because once your excitements and your path is made clear, all you do is keep following it. and it'll lead you to the place you need to be. Even if your last breath is taken while being excited, while feeling complete, while being in your passion, while feeling amazing in your purpose, if your last breath is taken while doing that, then you've lived an amazing life. No regrets. No regrets. So all we need to do is groom ourselves by doing the right things, making the right choices. 3D or 5D? 5D. Heavy meals, light meals, light meals. Caffeine, water, water. Series, movies, and gaming or meditation. Meditation. Twerk videos, music, crazy rap music with crazy messages, because they can be nice rap music, right? Or higher consciousness videos, the real Saint Lucid videos. Guess which one? A new t-shirt or crystal. Guess which one? Make the right choices, y'all. Alright? Anyway, thank you so much for being here. This is your boy Saint. I love you. I appreciate you. Anchor that love and light, y'all. Stay godly. Till next time.